Welcome back, my friends, furry creatures, humans all alike, all of us. Welcome, 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 welcome. You guys, today is Friday, but it feels like Monday. I just got back from an incredible trip in Hawaii. I tried to unplug as much as possible. That did not actually work out. I was working the entire time. Not honestly because I wanted to, but because I had to, which is one of the most stressful things you could do on vacation, but it's fine. I got to go to Hawaii with my family and it was beautiful. And we got back on a Wednesday night. So naturally, yesterday, I just, was a little pile of garbage and just laid in bed all day. And now today's Friday, but it feels like a Monday. And I was supposed to record this podcast. Oh God, beginning of last week. So here we are. That's how we're doing. Welcome to the holiday season. Today's Hotshot episode is going to be a little bit different because today we are going to go through Whit's wish list, which is a compilation of all the things that I've discovered this year that I would put onto my Christmas list. And these are also a little different, a little fashion, a little beauty, a little travel. In fact, that just made me think of one more thing. But anyway, I wanted to do this because I feel like I always talk on my social about just the different things that I love, the different styles, the different outfits, the different get ready with me's, products I love, things like that. But I really don't do it much on the podcast. And honestly, Tinks kind of inspired me a little bit. And some of her favorite episodes, or some of my favorite episodes, are when she's actually reviewing her November favorites or the different products that she loves. And so I was like, wait, I feel like I have so many things I want to share upon, and I don't always get the chance to do that on the show. So let's start now. Okay, so let's just kick it off with the OG product that I discovered this year was actually the Oura Ring. And I was so sad, you guys. I lost the Oura Ring for I don't know, 4 days in Hawaii. And it was because we had switched rooms and given it to Spencer's brother and his wife. And she was like, is this your gold ring? And I was like, oh my God, I thought I lost this in the ocean. But anyway, the Oura Ring has become honestly one of my favorite products this year that I've purchased. And I had the Apple Watch. It's very different from the Apple Watch. I think, I feel like the Apple Watch has a ton of apps. It has a ton of capabilities. The Oura Ring is just really your wellness. It measures you through a readiness score that's put together through sleep, through activity, utilizing different tags. And then it also measures your temperature and your heart rate, which I think is really cool. So for women, it can track your cycle. And it's really interesting to see how your body temperature and your heart rate kind of go through these different phases as you're approaching your cycle while you're on your cycle. So for example, my sleep score turns to shit the week before I'm about to start my period. And then also the week after. Also, my heart rate increases at night and during that time. I've also noticed things like when I have a glass of wine or when I have a martini, my heart rate spikes in the middle of the night. So it's super interesting and it's been really, really helpful for my sleep hygiene as well as just looking at my activity. I've been really trying to understand how much time I spend at my desk versus movement and moving my body. And the Oura Ring's been really helpful on that because it will set a certain amount of calories that I need to burn throughout the day. Helps me measure my workouts. The one thing I will add is I do think it could be a little bit more in depth on the just activity and being able to track different workouts. Some of the capabilities I feel like are lacking there, but hopefully they'll get there. Okay, the second item on Whit's wish list are these incredible pair of black patent and gold Birkenstocks. Okay. They are incredible. I was a Birkenstock girly in college and everyone made fun of me. And not just the traditional Birkenstocks. I wasn't that cool. I wasn't that OG hippie. I actually had a pair of rainbow ones with the double strap and I got made fun of all the time. So I saw these. When I saw these, I was like, I need them. And they're so classy because it's the black patent with this really chunky, amazing gold buckle. And we'll link everything in the show notes, but They are absolutely incredible. I can't live without them. I wear them every single day in Hawaii. Honestly, I've worn them every single day throughout fall and winter. Like, they're just the best. And they look cute, so cute with a pair of like boyfriend jeans or oversized jeans or your leggings, whatever. They look amazing. Okay. Number 3 is the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller. I just feel like this is such a staple. And if you have not tried it, you guys need to try it. It is heavy. It is durable. It gets the job done. I'm super puffy right now because I have not ice rolled and because I drank a zillion Mai Tais that were full of sugar. So my body's like, hi, you're bloated for the next year. And it's like, great. But anyway, it's amazing. Also love Lauren. Huge fan of just her in general. Huge fan of all the products she's put together and collectively everything that she's created. So I must say that the ice roller is something that I travel with. It's something that I always keep in my freezer and something that I pretty much use every single day. Okay. The 4th one is such a cool gift item and something that I would say is great to gift yourself, but also to gift that person in your family that maybe has everything, or maybe is a little bit more of that fashionista or that vintage girl. So if you guys are watching YouTube right now, you guys will see I have this incredible beaded, I'm going to call it a granny sweater because it just is like, it's totally this just gorgeous granny sweater. And I got it from this girl that I found on TikTok. She's absolutely incredible. Her handle is Shop Collected, and she basically is a personal stylist and goes out in thrift shops and vintage shops to find one-of-a-kind pieces for you that are tailored to your size and that are based off a Pinterest board that you provide her. Like, what? I'm posting a TikTok. I'm actually posting it tonight of basically me going through the style haul that she did for me. She also has my video on her TikTok already, but I did this total like gearhead Harley Davidson meets like Western, makes like pretty frilly lace Pinterest board, and the pieces I got were just next level. She gifted me this like gold racing jacket that had like the Shell gas station logo on it. I also got this incredible like 80s vintage tee that says the $1 Million Cowboy Bar from Jackson Hole, which we're going again in January and I'm so excited. But then on the back it says I did it in the snake, which I was just fucking iconic. So such a cool item. I think it like roundabout total was like maybe $250 to $275 total. And it was something that now I'm like looking for that girl in my life where I can gift at this experience to, because it was so fun, so phenomenal. You get this amazing box of goodies that you don't know what you're going to get. It's awesome. So I gifted that to myself for my 30th birthday, but also makes a great Christmas gift. You guys know I'm going to talk about it, but number 5 is my fucking walking treadmill. I love her. I don't know what I did without her. I'm also going to say I'm one of those people where it's really hard for me to sit down without fidgeting or without doing something. Maybe it's the undiagnosed ADD in me, but I just really feel like the walking treadmill helps me focus, helps me get in my steps. It makes me feel more productive throughout the day. And when there are those days where I just can't seem to feel like I can get myself, I can't get the courage enough to get up and go work out, or it's just not fitting into my schedule, which I totally understand. Prioritizing movement, that's a real thing. And that's just something that honestly I've been working on this year, but the walking treadmill has saved my life for those reasons. Also, everyone loves to see you on a walking treadmill on a call. I've made more people's days this year just by me huffing and puffing and breathing and bouncing around on a call. And they're like, what the fuck is this girl doing? So yeah, make someone's day. Buy a walking treadmill. Fuck. Oh, okay. Notion. You guys know I'm a Notion stan. I did a really cool, New Year, New You, how to set your goals appropriately, but also how to measure them throughout the year on TikTok. And I'm just such a stan for this for this platform. So whether or not you guys use it for work or use it for project managing, it's also a great tool for goal setting and habit tracking. They have all these incredible templates inside of the platform. And now the platform even utilizes AI. So I've done so many things on Notion, from writing captions, writing business plans, setting out my goals, using the AI feature to help me fill in the gaps. And this is not a paid ad. This is literally me just being such a stan for them. I'm a huge fan of Notion, and definitely think that if you're that girl and you really want to track something, and maybe notebooks can feel a little bit too cluttered and you want something on the go, use Notion. I keep all my apps on there. I listed out the 29 things that I was calling in this year for my 29th year. And yeah, big fan. Okay. The founder card. So this one is a little niche, but I have a Soho membership. Okay. I also have the Amex Platinum. And the reason why I bring up these two things is because when I purchased, or when I qualified, when I was privileged enough to make the cut for both of them, because God forbid, Jesus, it's a process. I felt like this was like really cool adult shit. Like I felt like when I got my Soho House membership, I think it was last year, it's like, damn, like I kind of like made it. Like this is cool. Like I'm kind of the cool kid. I'm part of the cool kids club. Not gonna shit on Soho House on the pod, but has it everything that did it live up to all the hype that I had heard about it? No. Maybe that's because I don't have a Soho House in San Diego, so I have to go to the LA one and I travel around, which is really cool. But I just felt like it was a little pretentious. Sorry, pretentious isn't even the right word. I felt like it was housing people that wanted to be pretentious. I'm gonna get in trouble. I love it. I still have my membership. Am I thinking about keeping it? Yes and no. The reason, again, is because we don't have a Soho House in San Diego. And sometimes and again, when I go to the LA, maybe that's just the LA crowd. The New York one was super badass, super cool. Big fan of the one in New York. Same with Nashville, but I don't know. Something about the LA one just wasn't my vibe. I'm bringing this up because along with the Platinum card, I had these two things where I was like, damn, like I made it. Like I made these two major adult things happen. Then I discovered Founder Card. And Founder Card's a little bit niche because you do need to own a business and you do have to be a founder. Now, the qualifications of that, I'm going to let you guys figure that out on your own, because I think it's also something that can be really cool for freelancers and creators. Again, look up the qualifications, make sure I'm not just talking out of my ass here. But the reason why I love it is because Founder Card goes to all these incredible brands and businesses that offer special discounts for business related purchases. So travel, Google, Apple, Marriott, Hilton, all these, airlines, all these incredible things that we need for our businesses, they offer special perks and discounts on. Again, this is totally not sponsored. A girlfriend of mine actually that I met at CEO school this year suggested this to me because I travel. I went to 5 events this year. Let's see, we went to Austin, we went to New York, Miami, like we went all over the place. And so I was doing so much travel, and that at times can be really heavy on my business. It could be a really upfront cost. And especially if it's like, I want to be staying at the venue, or I want to be staying somewhere, close by, or, maybe I want a nicer flight. That's, the flight from San Diego to New York is 5 hours. So maybe I do want to bump up to business class. All of these things have really helped me by using the Founder Card and using their discounts and perks. So highly recommend, would look into it. Hot take on Soho House. Soho House, do not hate me. I love you. I'm sorry. But maybe it's time for a rebrand, guys. JK. I don't know. God, I feel like I'm going to lose my membership. Okay. Moving forward. This guy is, I just have to talk about him for a second. First and foremost, if you guys don't use a Sonics phone case, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. All my phone cases are Sonics. I love them. They've been a longtime client of ours. I'm such a stan, but I was a stan before they became my client. In fact, I think they I can't remember how we actually got connected in the very beginning, but it was something along the lines of like, I literally have a Sonics phone case on my phone, and I always will. So before we dive in, if you need a stocking stuffer, go grab yourself a Sonics phone case. You guys can buy them off Revolve. You can buy them off their website. You can find them on Amazon, Target, wherever. Go get yourself a Sonics phone case. But the one that I want to talk about here, not that I don't love Sonics, because I think I've already mentioned that quite enough, is this freaking thing, the OctoBuddy. You guys have probably seen so many creators using this. I can't tell you enough how much this thing has saved my life. It sticks onto the back of your phone, and I've even seen certain girls, they'll buy two so that you can like actually pull it off and take it on, which I think is great, especially being that I have a Sonics phone case. There's a MagSafe charger, and all my chargers are MagSafe. So when I use the OctoBuddy, it prevents me from being able to like put it on the charger. But I will say that this thing has been so awesome because it sticks to everything. So it sticks to surfaces. I can take videos on it. I actually, when I travel, I will stick it to the wall of the plane and just like have it there, because a lot of times I feel like, you know, when you're taking off or when you're doing whatever, it like just flies everywhere. Same thing in my car. I have a old car, and so when I stick it on the metal part of the center console, it doesn't like move around. So big fan of this. Also, if you are like me and you need to be constantly fidgeting with something, this is your go-to. OctoBuddy, I think it's like not even $2 on Amazon. It's in the link. We'll link it. Okay, up next, Just Thrive Probiotic. You guys, this has changed my life. In fact, my good friend Kaylee from ClearStem turned me on to this probiotic. I am a gut conscious girly. I know there's a lot of things going on with my gut, constantly trying to make sure my gut feels good. That being said, I put my gut through a lot. We all put our gut through. We all put our guts through a lot, right? Especially during the holidays. You're eating, you're drinking. There's so much dairy. There's so much sugar in everything. So just do yourself a favor. Throw it in you and your boyfriend's and your mom and your dad's stocking. Get the Just Thrive probiotic. It's absolutely incredible. I'm not going to speak to the science behind it because quite honestly, I don't know. I just know that I have taken probiotics before and they did not help me the way this one did. Sometimes probiotics can also hurt your stomach, and have never had an issue with this probiotic hurting my stomach. It is 100% helps me feel, you know, like it's taking care of my gut. I take it at night, or I take it with food, and I feel like it actually helps the bloating a lot. And I feel like it just really breaks down all of the things in my gut. Again, I'm not going to talk to the science of it. I'm just going to tell you that that's my favorite probiotic. And my good friend Kaylee, who's a fucking genius in nutrition, recommended it. So again, do yourself a favor. Go get it. Oh, this next one. Okay. There are these two sisters, and they have been sent by God to be angels to your lymphatic system. I am shouting out Miss Lymph. She has a location in LA. She has a location in San Diego. So I'm so sorry for all of our listeners that are not in LA or San Diego. But if you ever come visit, you need to go check her out. She's Miss Lymph on Instagram. And you guys, she gives the craziest, best lymphatic massage of my life. So let me break down the process real quick. 1, you show up. 2, she goes, hi, how you doing? Put on a robe. You put on a robe. Then she walks you over to an infrared sauna that you're going to sit in for 30 minutes, okay? But before you get into the sauna, okay, she takes castor oil. She's like, okay, fucking get naked, girl. And you're like, all right, we're getting real into it real fast, but it's great. Get naked. She rubs castor oil all over your tummy, on your arms. Then she takes black saran wrap. And I don't know if it's saran wrap, but man, it's like saran wrap. And she just layers you up, okay? Not only do you walk into the sauna feeling like you're fucking Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, but you sweat like no one's business. It's actually incredible when she goes to cut off the black saran wrap after you're done sweating for 30 minutes, how you've formed your own ocean in your stomach. It's incredible. So not only that, so then you walk out, right? You're done sweating. And she brings you onto her beautiful massage table. She lays you down on your back, and homegirl gives you a full facial and body lymphatic massage. This has changed my life. It's a game changer. I am a big fan of Hot Haven out of Little Italy in San Diego. Again, another local rec. I get their lymphatic massage with the machine, but there's something so different about someone doing your full face and your stomach. And you guys, the results are next level. I always go to her before and after a vacation. It's 100% worth it, in my opinion. I think my total time is like an hour and a half to 2 hours to go in and through the sauna and the massage, but it also would make such a great gift for someone, as well as a little, self-care treat for yourself. But great massage. If you don't know what to get someone, I would say the sister-in-law, the cousin, maybe even the mother-in-law. Like, this is such an incredible experience. Could not recommend more. Go see her. We love her. Okay. The next one is ClassPass. Again, I feel like everyone's already on the ClassPass train. Maybe I think I joined this a little bit later, but we actually started doing it with all the girls in the agency, and it was so much fun. Like, we were kind of planning different workout classes, and it was amazing. But big fan of ClassPass, and I think the reason is because I'm always struggled with working out. I still do. And I love ClassPass because I feel like every time I had a gym membership, I would quickly get rid of it because I wasn't using it enough. With ClassPass, I don't feel that. I don't feel guilty. I can go to any classes I want. And being that I live 20 to 25 minutes away from my office, I can choose a workout studio down here in Little Italy, or I can choose one out in East County, and it's perfect. It's awesome. Also would be a really awesome gift to give someone, their first month of ClassPass. Again, if you don't know what to get them and you wanted to get them something a little untraditional, versus like a gift card. I wrote TSA Pre Check on here for obvious reasons. You guys, the best thing is when you have TSA Pre Check and your boyfriend doesn't, and you just leave his ass at the security line and watch and you just watch him suffer as you just glide through and feel so bougie. Like, there is an attitude that comes over everyone at the TSA Pre-Check line. These people think that they own a yacht. These people are not afraid to check a TSA agent and be like, check again. I get it. We have to go to an interview at the airport. Like, it, takes a little bit, then you have to get approved. Like, it's a process. I totally get it. Is it worth it? 1000% yes. If you are not TSA Pre-Check, it is a new ick of mine. Like, my boyfriend is giving me the ick. I love him. I love him so much, but damn it, Spencer. Get your life together. Okay. Last but not least, I feel like I have to throw this. I don't feel like I have to. I want to throw this one in. And I like this because this girl I saw on TikTok. She makes her own jewelry. And she was just talking about how, during the holidays, it's so easy to shop Amazon. It's so easy to shop, major retailers and quick online shipping and things like that. But it also hurts small businesses. And I think that, if anything, the holidays are such an incredible time to actually shop small and to shop small businesses and to maybe plan a little bit and give yourself a little bit more of an intentional gift, or give someone else a more intentional gift, because it truly helps out and it really keeps those people going. And it is also, this is their Super Bowl. This is what they're looking for all year. So I want to shout out one of my favorite jewelry designers. I always talk about her on the show. In fact, I went to Paris Fashion Week to see her show this year, but it's Erin Fader. I'm wearing her gorgeous ring right now. She is an incredible, incredible jewelry designer. She is someone that I have seen over the course of the last 6 years just grow into her own. She's a mother. She's a badass. She's a business owner. And I think I will buy and support her jewelry till the day I die. So yeah, she is my last and final item on my wish list. That being said, I do encourage everyone to shop small. Go to your local market. There's this really cool place in Point Loma that my girlfriend turned me on, and it's like a vintage flea market. I don't even know if it's like fully a vintage flea market. but she told me to go to this vintage flea market, and there were all these different little like corrals of businesses. I got these incredible wine glasses. I got this Levi jacket that has all this Sherpa on the inside and just a bunch of different stuff. And I felt like that went further than shopping on Amazon. And again, it's so easy. Like, it's so easy to shop on Amazon, but quite honestly, like, this is the time for giving. And yes, stuff is great. Receiving presents is awesome. But when you're able to give someone that has so much passion and creation behind it, that's different. It goes both ways. You know, you're giving someone such an intentional gift, but then you're also supporting someone's business and their livelihood. And that's what I really want to support on here. So, those are my, I almost said top 15, but I don't think there's quite 15. I think we're sitting at 12. Those are my top 12 items on my wish list. I love you guys so, so much. And as always, we are going to read a review. As always, on the Hot Shot episode, we give away a gift card to those that leave a review. So if you guys leave a review, screenshot it, DM me, and I will be giving out a $100 gift card to Etsy, because I usually give out like a Amazon gift card or something different. But again, I just felt like, let's shop small. Let's support our local creators and people that, you know, are out there doing the damn thing. So, I'm going to give out a $100 gift card to Etsy, and this week's amazing, amazing review. Again, reviews always help us. They help the show to grow. They help iTunes to recognize us a little bit more clear. And it also helps to get bigger guests on the pod. So please, please, please leave a review. This one says, come on, iTunes. Great show to stay on top of all industry trends and keep you listening. Thank you guys so much. This has been an amazing Hot Shot episode. I love you all. Happy holidays. And I will see you all in the new year, baby.